I used to be a school teacher for 30 odd years. Since I've come to the Confreres last time, left teaching, then went and worked at an advertiser, the Tasman Group, for 2.5 years. The boys sold the business, so I got pushed out. So I'm now a print broker, so if anyone's interested in large outdoor stuff or the offset printing, I want to become that detector. But look, just before firstly, thank you very much for inviting Roxy and I along here this afternoon. Unfortunately, she's crook. Brings back a lot of memories. A couple of the originals down there, Gary and Breaker. I think in 1980, when I was one a bit later, in 1980, I think Bill Van Order, that position that you hold now, it was an absolutely fantastic time for us. We experienced a lot of success, even making memories really great.
Excellent. I noticed that you were part of the season launch, and you were one of the guys that either accepted or presented or showed off the Premiership Cup. How was that kind?
Yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. It was the 5 decades of working on this side, maybe Melbourne, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and the new millennium. That was fantastic. I was very honoured to be asked to hold up the 1983 flag, and that was very special to me because I, as you mentioned before, played 120 games at St Kilda. I think probably played with 20 months. So to actually play in the Premiership and win it in the manner that we did was very, very special, and it was fantastic to be able to be invited up there and hold the trophy up.
I've always been was fascinated by that statement in 1995. Captain Victoria, and while I know that it's not really unusual, but possibly a bit strange that you were captain of the club, and I don't think you were vice captain of the club at the time. How did that all come about? How did you actually know about that?
Well, the closest I got to being captain, I was deputy vice in 1986. That was as close as I got. But it's what you know, it's who you know. You played for Ted Whitten. It's no longer with us. He was a very close friend of mine. He was chairman of the selectors, so I probably put it down to that. But I actually wasn't captain initially. I was vice captain. Terry Danaher was named captain, but he pulled out. So then I took over the reins in war number 1, and I lasted about 5 minutes. Gary Kerr and Simon Beasley were wrestling in the square, and I went down to try and sort things out. They fell on top of me like an remedial injury. I missed the rest of the game, and I missed the next 6 weeks. But I tell the story. I'll tell the young boy on Greene, so like $10 or something like that. I don't think it's any usual anymore, so I'll get away with it.
You were saying before, what was that? You do something iconic in the States?
Yeah, on Collingwood on game day, only on game day. I had a lot of satisfaction in round 22 last year when the boys came from behind. Hawthorn's always had a good over Collingwood. But Mick and I played at St Kilda with each other. We always remained very firm friends. And he rang me last year and said, Russell, I need someone who'll take my messages. Obviously I can't run anymore, so I just passed them on to the runners. I said, Mickey, I'll do that as long as you don't call me so on. So, and so far we haven't, so I haven't messed up so many at this stage. But look, they're a wonderful club. We've got a fantastic culture, so is Collingwood. My son Stephen's got a very close friend who's got twins, and one of the twins is terminal. And I said to Nick, I said, look, is it possible can we bring Lockie into the rooms before the game and the players? And Nick said, fantastic, bring him in and make sure he stays behind where everyone else is. And I said, well, he's terminal, so make sure he gets a half an hour early. He had photos of every player, photos, autographs, and that's what a lot of our AFL players get bad because they go out on the night on the town, get caught doing something silly, which is silly to do because they are professionals. But not enough of this is reported about what those players do. I mean, Hawthorn do exactly the same thing. Anyone would do. And as we walk off the ground, standing with two brothers, said, this is the best day of your life. And we just said, it's absolutely fantastic. So AFL players and clubs do fantastic things, which a lot of the time you don't do that.
Do you often get the message wrong?
Well, yesterday it was get Johnson on for Magic Days. He never said it to me. And I said to the two runners, did you hear it? They said, no, we didn't hear it. So he was just in his. So when you see him going absolutely nuts, it's talking to me. But I'm half deaf, so I can handle it so much. Nicky is a fantastic bloke, a lot different to what you see on TV. He goes into battle mode when he's coaching on game day. He's a fantastic fellow.
What do you think you can do coaching somewhere else?
I said that to him last year while playing Freo, and I said, Nicky, you're still burning. You're going to coach, aren't you? Sitting up for a long way agreement with the Pies. Hand it over to Nathan and then or whatever. But I reckon he might go somewhere else.
Understood that. Okay, you touched on Stephen, and obviously we all remember Stephen. We just popped up a while ago, he was playing with us, and after that Williamstown, he's not there anymore. What's he up to?
Well, Stephen's ventured out, he did a marketing course. If he maintained his spot on the Hawthorn list or went elsewhere, he wouldn't have finished his degree. It's a blessing in one way, disappointing in others, but he's now in the marketing world, the corporate world. He's got a couple of boxes here today, which is entertaining. He's got a company called G3 Events. They host all sorts of events for corporate companies and so forth. He's in partnership with Juddy, which is kind of a bloke having a stable. And they're doing really well, very proactive, coming up with a lot of new ideas to entertain people in boxes and so forth. So he's happy. He's got two great, I've got grandchildren, so he's got two kids. It's absolutely fantastic. Those four males really good.
Okay, we can definitely let you know that it's helping out there if you've got anything going and events for weeks for others to do. That's all I actually have. Does anybody else have any questions for Russell before we sit down? Okay.
Enjoy.
You got a story about Mr. White?
Oh, no, I can't.
It's not to
Give me 5 minutes while you've got it.
Who did we get rid of?
Okay, my situation is a lot different to what it is today. You cannot leave a list until you're listed. When I was playing in the early 70s, in the 80s, if you wanted to leave or the club wanted to get rid of you, there was a deadline on the 30th of June, so that deadline came around. Round 8 I played down at Geelong against the Cats, and we got whacked big time. So, trained all week with St Kilda. On Thursday night when I got home, Don Scott was on the phone and he stated that Russell would be a Hawthorn player coming round 9 on Saturday. So it happened overnight. It was just my head was spinning. I've been at St Kilda for 7.5 years. So round 8 played for St Kilda, round 9 played for Hawthorn. And the two blokes, Mark Scott, I think 4 goals for St Kilda. Tony King got best on ground, and I remember I hardly even touched it, so it was very, very embarrassing. And it was for the rest of the year. And those two did very well. But I was very fortunate to come across this club just as it was starting to huge tidal wave. Yeah. A lot of fun, a lot of great memories. We had a lot of memories from just recently last week. I remember Yavin saying to us all, fill your boots, get as much out of it as you can, because once you finish, all you've got is your memories. Being in the room last week, blokes like Kennedy and Kansas City and all this type of it was absolutely fantastic. Now, just touching on James, he's not too well. He's on care virtually 24 hours a day. He's very, very sharp still. But we just hope and pray that he's turned around for him. He sacked every one of us who played underneath him, but we love him like a father. It's a fantastic fellow.
Okay, everybody, let's thank Russell for coming on today.